evil country like Switzerland and not in a great country like India. So this kind of fear you put. So that way, or if you do the right thing, you will get heaven and you will live in the present India. So that kind of temptations they give. Incentives they give. This is true of all religion. It could be as next life, the cycle of life, or it could be as the paradise, or it could be as the world of Yama, like how they say in Garuda Purana, no? Where the kingdoms of Yama, the people of Yama, they fry you, make you tandoor. If you read Garuda Purana, that's what you see. But the consequences of what will happen to people like Coral, it's clearly written. So this is meant for people to come out of this, because if you look at it, Asura way is what? Asura way, if I put it simply, is the way of materialism. So we are all living in a materialistic world. We keep denying that. But we are living the entire thing of commerce, what we are seeing, it is a part of the materialistic world. You should not have arrogance. When you are successful, you have to show arrogance, otherwise you will regret when you are not successful. No? So when you are successful, show your arrogance. This is Asura way we are talking about. There should not be any limit for your ambition, is Asura way. Because the first man if he was contented, you should always chase discontentment, is one of the Asura way. If you are contented, if the first man was contented, or first woman, if you would love it, was contented, we would be still living in the caves. No invention would have happened, no discovery would have happened. No, so it's a discontentment which is driving the progress. So the Asura way, I won't talk more about that because I want all of you to buy the book. If I tell everything, you won't buy the book. So these are like the glimpses of the Asura way. The same philosophy I had written in the first book, Asura. And later, even when I was writing about the women in Ramayana, or women in Mahabharata also is coming, I also tried to emphasize this thing that whatever people talk about, it has been a man's world, and it is not any man's world, it has been a few men's world who dictate the terms. They define the Lakshman Rekhas and say who should cross and who should not cross, who can and who cannot. They decide whose nose is to be cut, whose breast is to be cut, whose ears is to be cut. It is the world what we are talking about, and that world of Puranas is not different from today's world also. Today also we draw the lines, not just for women but for all of us, and they decide who should talk, how much and what. And that is what we are trying to break through the books like Asura Way or the Asura or Ajaya. Only book which is an exception to it is the Bahubali series which I did. That was for the film, it was a film tie-up. Other than that, all other books have been talking about all these things, and we will talk about more about the Asura Way when we talk with Coral. He's raring to go, I know, to talk about. She's very excited, and she's also, I think, no, I don't want to say it. I'm getting scared looking at her. So we'll talk more about it regarding the women in mythology, and of course I would love to talk more about my books. That's what being an Asura. So if she lets me, I will boast myself a bit more. Thank you.
Absolutely, Coral. We are looking forward to have your viewpoint on this question.
No, Anand was talking about the Asura way where